So Use It is a waste beneficiation centre that has got incubators, training centres, promotes the growth of small SMEs through the utilisation of waste into wealth. It also provides a home for different types of businesses that can actually work within our environmental permit and reduce waste to landfill, which is one of our ultimate aims, while creating jobs within this green sector. I must say, done a great job here. How long to build this?
We developed Use It as a non-profit servicing the greater Durban area, and we had various little projects all over scattered, and came up with this beautiful concept of building a centre where we could combine all of those projects into one place and service the local community. Hence why the centre is built in the middle of the Mpumalanga township.
We see waste as being a wealth creator, and that's why we have a name called Use It. Let's use our waste and create wealth for our communities and our people. Let's create jobs. Our site has been constructed with a really green frame of mind.
So everything that's done here is in mind of being environmentally friendly. We can't just promote recycling if we don't promote the environment that goes with it as well.
We have incubators, 10 of them, where we incubate ideas. Plastics, shoemaking, creating timber and furniture from recycled wood, volunteer schemes where we are training people to become woodworkers. We were actually doing woodworking in 2019. We had 29 people that came through the YES program. They were on site for 1 year, and when they left they had a competency certificate, and we were able to place many of those people within our own structure here at Use It, and we found jobs for other people. Also created some small SME environments on site. So SVM Timbers, Smanda, is one of our previous YES program candidates, and he's actually now creating high-end furniture which is online and being sold to businesses and to private individuals. We're very proud of that kind of thing.
He fell in love with woodworking and said, this is what I'm going to do. Started off on his own. He's now employing 3 people. 6 months later, after COVID, he's going and he is supplying local community churches, restaurants with furniture, and we'd like to get him to the stage where we can partner him up with other players that can help him with his finishing of the product.
Use It helped me to grow my company. Then they gave me the incubator, and these are the Use It tools. I'm using them. Then they helped me to grow up my company. I plan to make my own store, then sell my product.
We do the first phase of incubation for 12 months, where we offer them free space, free electricity, and obviously the admin services. And through our networking, through our partnerships that we build, we link them up with other businesses in the area.
So we're standing outside one of our incubators here in the Use It facility, and incubation is about how we grow little businesses into becoming bigger businesses and medium-sized SMEs. So we're standing here with Incendiary Shoes, and as you can see, they are creating sandals, school shoes, and other types of products. Incendiary's story is a very exciting story.
My name is Nkanyi Somgoma. I'm a founder and chief director of a company called Tembeni Printing. So we develop brands, different brands, but mostly African-inspired brands. So our first brand that we developed, it's Ekamo Brands. It's a streetwear. In 2015, we went to showcase in Africa Fashion Week in London. When we came back from London, what I realized that there is a need not only to be looking at the side of profit, but can we have profit and purpose to combine? So we formed a social enterprise brand. It's called Inkanyiso School Shoe. So why I started this? It's because where I come from, there's a high number of kids who go to school barefoot. We don't sell these shoes to the end user. Working with different companies who came on board as our partners, and then we go and hand over these shoes. We've distributed and donated more than 10,000 pairs of shoes. So in the next couple of years, we're looking at impacting more than 100,000 kids. Why not in South Africa? If South Africa, every kid have a shoe, we move to Africa. In 2018, we developed something that called Inkanyiso perfume. Why this African-inspired perfume? It is because there was no perfume in the market that speaks to us as Africans. There was none. So we said, let's develop something that we call the sense of Africa, the smell of Africa. How does Africa smell like? The perfume were followed by these genuine leather sandals, where we use leather, and then with the African touch, as you see with the beads, it takes some time. These sandals, it's genuine leather. It's made here at my factory. We employ around 6-7 people who are working. The response has been good in the market. But on top of that, we have made sure that we move away from the boxes. We are using recycled material to make our bags. So if you travel, you can put your shoe inside instead of using a box, and making sure that we are environmental friendly, and then we're making sure that we give something the best for the customer. We really hope that in the next couple of years, we'll be developing more African-inspired products.
Inkanyiso Shoes came alive here, and we are so proud to be in partnership with him.
We're standing inside our shed here at Use It. This is a multi-purpose shed where we create all sorts of innovative products. Behind us is the woodworking section where our volunteers work. The volunteers are creating all sorts of wooden product and are going through basic woodworking levels 1, 2 and 3. A couple of weeks ago they were not able to sand a piece of wood. Now they're able to put together a table.
So hi, my name is Nongulego. So who are we? We are volunteers from Hammarsdale. We're doing woodwork in a 3-level course. So we are ending our level 3 today. This table we made it within 3 days with those benches, but we built 2 tables. So it was a very good experience. I did not know anything about woodwork. Now that I can build this, I'm happy. So in future, what would I want to do with this kind of experience? I want to do like at least couches and so have a business of my own, but it was a very good learning experience.
Being in an environment like Hammarsdale, it doesn't have a lot of opportunities like jobs or learning programs which enables you to do certain amounts of work with your own hands. A place like Use It opens doors for us and give us learning programs. So as you can see around, we can do these kinds of tables, start our own businesses or work in a factory. They can also see we have certificates from here at Use It. They are also references for our future.
I want to thank Use It for this opportunity, because if it wasn't for Use It, I wouldn't have known this. So thank you, Use It.
We're very happy with the experience and the learning program that we learned here. So I'd like to say Viva Use It and thank you very much.
In this area we have a high rate of youth unemployment. So I think having institutions like Use It will help this community very much. My journey with Use It began when I joined a Youth Employment Service, which is a year's program. I was selected as the site assistant manager, although I was already qualified in nature conservation during that time, but they gave me a very important thing in life, which is a hands-on experience. Furthermore, they then offered me a position to be a site manager. As you can see, this big, beautiful site is managed by a young black person, you know. Looking back where I come from, it's a victory for all young black people in this country. And USIT have touched my life in every I mean, it's what they stand for, because they are here to do training, skills development, and job creation, and also giving people opportunities, you know.
So we employed 6 interns initially who had no previous work experience. Took them through 12 months in teaching and mentoring and giving them a little bit of opportunity, hoping that they would show some potential, and they really did.
Here in USIT, I'm working as a health and safety officer. Pamandla and Mr. Tim taught myself a lot on how to write a report, on how to do a risk assessment, on how to do a site inspection. I would like to thank USIT for giving me such a great opportunity to improve myself. I didn't expect this position, but they chose me.
Every employee that works for USIT right now is considered to be family. We're a team, and that's what makes it work.
USIT saw an opportunity in me. They took me and made me a project supervisor. USIT gave me a very changing life opportunity.
I'm working at USIT. I'm in a sewing department. They allowed me to continue with the sewing. I can now sew something from scratch. I can now do masks, shopping bags, and packing bags for shoes. I want to thank USIT for giving me this opportunity.
As for me, I have gained the knowledge of health and safety standards, the ability to handle cleaning chemicals safely, and the ability to work both alone and to work as a team.
And they're also creating opportunities for the youth around the community. And their aim is to change Mpumalanga Township and influence them with the recycling and reusing the old stuff. With what I'm wearing here today, it was designed by Mark, one of our board members. I think what made him create this outfit, he wanted to show people that waste can be reusable and can create something which can attract many people here.
The site actually lends itself to indigenous plants. We have no alien species on the site, and we're very proud of our indigenous plants and trees that we are growing in this area.
Here we have our 3 protected plants on site, which is Hypoxis hemalocalidae, which is an African potato plant. We have Aloe ferox and Aloe maculata on the other side. We are taking care of these indigenous plants because they are indigenous in South Africa, and they are very rare.
So we're standing down here in our food communal area and our food banks, and we're looking at the Ngibbi farming methodology, which is a proudly South African creation. It's about growing foodstuffs with hessian bags or plastic bags. It's been acknowledged around the world as being an award-winning methodology.
I initially started as an intern, where I got the opportunity to know name of tree and their nature. I even learned how to identify indigenous plant and island plant and their importance, illogically, economically and historically.
People and community is the heart and soul of Use It. It's about how we reach out to organizations that require help. Down the road in Hammarsdale, there's the Vakazuma Care Centre.
And we went over to where they're based, which is in a much poorer area of the Hammarsdale township. And we were amazed at what they were doing. These are disabled people who have decided that they want to do something. They want to be active citizens and produce things. And so we grouped up our volunteers that were doing the woodworking program, and we made picnic benches for them because they didn't have proper seating area. And as it goes along, we're going to provide them with more facilities, like their cooking table where they prepare the meals is just in bad condition. So we'd like to give them a lot better.
We are running the disabled daycare center for the disabled people who are physically challenged. With Use It, we send them for training, for woodwork training. They also give us a good present, Use It, because we were struggling for the table for these people to eat when they are having their meals 3 times a day. It was so nice, so we were happy. So now thanks for Use It to take care for us, and we are hoping our partnership will grow with Use It. Thank you, Use It. Thank you.
I'm very happy to be a part of this. I think it's a very great experience for myself. I wish we can grow.
Use It, being a non-profit, has always depended on funding. We've been very successful over the past 8 years to receive funding through the Green Fund, which allowed us to build this beautiful centre. It's a 30 million rand centre that has been built environmentally friendly. It's award-winning, both locally and internationally. But to keep this going, we need partnerships and investors into it.
And we're really looking for other businesses, small, medium, middle, large, to come on site, see what we're doing, and hopefully become tenants and part of our solution.
But if one person can make a difference, and you add it to another person, and it's 10 and it's 100, we're going to make an impact.
And we believe we have a model here that it's replicatable elsewhere.
And at the end of the day, we're going to keep the environment clean, we're going to sustain the world for our children.
Our future is golden, and I must say that why we called Use It is because waste is wealth, so let's use it.